Turn back towards the ocean and try landing on the water. Problem.
All 4 engines have stopped, but they're not damaged to get it under control.
Very few chances left of starting the engines before having to turn out to sea again, because we wouldn't have been able to clear the mountains on the south coast of Java.
And then, as suddenly as it had stopped working, the 4th engine roars back to life.
Engine 4, back online.
And all of a sudden there was this sort of like somebody did the had a punch from underneath, and then I realised that it might have been an engine.
The noise that a Rolls-Royce engine makes when it starts up is low rumbling noise, and it was just, well, it was wonderful to hear it.
A 747 can fly with 1 engine, but Captain Moody knows that just 1 engine still won't give him enough power to clear the mountains.
The glass now is half full, it's not half empty. We're now in with a real chance. And I tell you what, the 3 of us would have dragged that aeroplane around the whole island of Java.
As the plane falls past 4,000 meters, another engine coughs and comes back to life.
Engine 3, back online.
It's followed quickly by the final 2.
Can't believe it. Engines 1 and 2, both back online.
From almost certain disaster, the crippled jet is now under full power.
I realised then that we couldn't make it back to, not to Perth, but to an airport. That's all we wanted, was to land on the earth and you know, be part of the living again. Because while we were up there, we were dead.
Jakarta speed.
Vincent!
We're back in business.
Vincent!
Ja,
Kleine YouTuber toch?
ja,
Ik ook musical die.
oké.
Confirm continuing to Hallie.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
We say, right, let's get this thing on the ground as quickly as we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We seem to have overcome that problem and have managed to start all the engines. We are diverting to Jakarta and expect to land in about 15 minutes.
Wat?
Captain Moody begins climbing, putting plenty of room between his plane and the mountains below. But as he does, the strange lights that he saw when the crisis began reappear in front of the jet.
Now, as soon as we got to 15,000 feet, this St. Elmo's fire started again. Now, I'm not slow, so I have to let go out of here quickly.
But before he can descend very far, the plane is stricken again.
Engine 2 is surging.
The whole aeroplane was shaking, it was just going bang, bang, bang.
The atmosphere in the cabin was very tense and very quiet. By then, I think very few people were talking. I think there were quite a lot of prayers going on.
The engines backfire violently. The captain must make another fateful decision.
Begin shutdown drill.
Checklist powering the aircraft. Off. What's never?
We were reluctant to do it, as you can probably understand, but you know, that was it, so we were back on 3 engines.
Now, I'm not a coward, but when you've had 4 engines going, no engines going, you get 4 going and tell me, show me any pilot that will quickly shut down that engine, because you're worried that they're all going to stop again.
Mijn telefoon is bijna leeg.
154, 120. We are now on 3 engines.
As the plane closes in on the airport, first Reeves thinks the windshield is covered in moisture, making it hard to see through.
And I said to Eric, well, it's a bit misty out there. So we turned the blowers on to kind of, you know, like demisters on your car to try and clear that. That didn't work. I used the windscreen wipers, and that didn't work.
Somehow the glass itself has been badly damaged.
For some unknown reason, I looked out the edge of my windscreen, and about a 2-inch strip down the edge on the left-hand side, I could see much more clearly, but I couldn't see anything much out the front. It was getting more and more opaque, the nearer and nearer we got to the lights.
The crew get a final unwelcome surprise. Equipment on the ground that helps them descend at the proper angle isn't working.
Jakarta ABC, be advised, our glide path is unserviceable.
The localizer, which gives you the left and right of the runway centerline, that was working, but the glide slope, which gives you the actual profile for the descent, was not working.
After all the troubles they've been through, now the crew has to land their plane manually.
We then continued with Eric flying the localizer and me calling out the distance and the altitude that he should be at.
300 feet, Captain.
So he was then able to adjust his rate of descent to what I was telling him as far as the glide slope was concerned.
200. 150 feet, Captain. 100. 50 feet. 30 feet.
Airport in Jakarta, passengers celebrate the end of a harrowing ordeal. They also want to know what happened. No fire had been found, so why had smoke filled the cabin? How could all 4 engines have stopped at nearly the same time? What were the strange lights that surrounded the plane? In the cockpit, the flight crew are relieved, but also concerned that they might be at fault.
The first thing that we did, having parked the airplane and shut it all down, was to then go through all the paperwork to see if there was possibly anything anywhere in it that might have given us any pre-warning of some sort of phenomenon that caused